The name's Bourne. Jason Bourne. Oh, that's the wrong movie. Oh no, here we go. Welcome back to Hanging with the Herons. My name is James. This is another 365 movies in 365 days in 3 minutes and 65 seconds. The Bourne Supremacy. This movie, I felt like, is a great evolution of the first film, Bourne Identity. So they do some really great things with this film that notably are great characteristics of better action films. I'm not going to say what that is because it gives way too much away. However, the characteristics in this film definitely promote that really great action feel to it. There's a few car chase scenes, but there's one in particular that is quite fascinating and entertaining. Great action sequences, realistic storyline. These are the reasons I like this film. I definitely recommend this. Just a great series and a well put all together storyline. Let's go ahead and get into that cast. Of course, we have Matt Damon back again. He's still so young-faced, but you can really see a pretty good amount of progression in his performance. So I'm really impressed with the work that he did in this film, where he really spent a good amount developing the character along with the director. So it wasn't just like he acted out the lines and was directed, but he actually helped to develop his character. Franca Potenta is back. She's great in this. She does a great job of just being Jason's stability. She does a great job in this film. We have good old Brian Cox back again. He's doing a great job, more pronounced in this role than the previous film. Julia Stiles is back and flexing her acting chops and is a more significant character for sure. One of my favorite actors to talk about in this series, Karl Urban. He's actually one of my favorite films, The Chronicles of Riddick. I love him in that. And then of course we all know him from Star Trek as well in the last couple of years. He just does a great job, but a different Karl Urban than you've definitely seen in the past, which will be fun. Joan Allen enters into the film for the first time in this series, and she's wonderful. I really enjoy her role. She plays a very intelligent, smart woman. She knows what she's doing, she knows where she's going. She's not gonna take crap from anybody. She does a great job in her role and performance here, and I love that. That does it for our cast for this episode. Let's get to those quick fire facts. In an ocean of action films and movies, the Bourne series really does a great job of utilizing their explosions and pretty much keeps it to one explosion per film. They place it at a very specific point in time, and they do it very clever and inventive ways, as it would be stated. So that's pretty cool. Not like a Michael Bay film, where there's explosions everywhere. They looked at me funny. Boom. Speaking of Michael Bay bombs, the F-bomb. The F-bomb was actually used 8 times in this film in the script, but it was only used once, and which allowed it to have a greater audience. PG-13 opening up for more and more people to come and see it. This is crazy. So in the final scene of the film, 2 weeks before debut, they decided to go and reshoot the whole scene. It did bump them up about 10 points in the screening test group scores. However, it cost them $200,000 to go back and shoot that scene. Wow, this was the scene that they thought was worth $200,000. Cool. And our last quickfire fact, as we mentioned before, Bond, James Bond, uses a lot of crazy gadgets in their films, and they're great. I love their films. However, the Bourne series films, all the gadgets that are used can actually be bought by your average citizen, which is pretty cool when you think about watching an espionage and spy film and getting your hands on some cool equipment like that. Thank you so much for joining me. My name again is James. You've been hanging with the Herons on another 365 movies in 365 days in 3 minutes and 65 seconds. Hey, have you seen this movie? Comment below and let me know what you think. Hey, have you not seen this movie? Go watch it and come back right here and let us know what you think then as well. As always, peace.